Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining in today. Today, we explore the Quality Area 1, which is the foundation of excellence in early childhood education. The Quality Area 1 shapes how we plan, teach, and assess and reflect so every child's learning journey is intentional and inclusive. Let's unpack its standards, which is program, practice, and assessment and planning, and connecting them with the EYLF vision of belonging, being, and becoming. So I have chosen the quality area one because it is the foundation of quality in the early learning. It ensures that every decision we make starts from planning to reflection is grounded in the evidence and responsiveness. Sequoia's occasional paper one identified that it is the most challenging to achieve exceeding because it demands deep pedagogical reflection. The quality area one underpins all the other quality areas by connecting curriculum design, assessment, and relationships. Research confirms that high quality program fosters stronger social and emotional and cognitive outcomes. So the quality area 3 has interlocking three standards, which is the program, practice, and assessment and planning. So let's see each standard in detail. The quality area, the program which focuses on the curriculum design that values every child's identity, culture, and interests. Whereas the standard 1.2, which is practice, examines what educators do, how they scaffold the learning journey, how they keep asking questions, modeling questions, guided and supportive play. And standard 1.3 ensures that the cycle, which is planning, observing, analyzing, implementing, and evaluating, keeps on going. Together, these standards form a cycle of inquiry. The services that achieve exceeding demonstrate that this cycle is embedded in their daily life, not just on the paper. So, in the assessment and rating process, the assessors look for the practice that is embedded in daily routines, informed by theory and critical reflection, and sustained over time. The earlier learning framework links these holistic, inclusive, and play based principles which visualizes documents of war on the walls and family conversations, helping to show these themes in practice. So, the quality area one is rooted in learning theories that value interaction. Vygotsky's sociocultural theory teaches us to scaffold learning through dialogue and shared problem solving, whereas Piaget reminds us that children construct knowledge through hands on exploration. And Bronfenner highlights how the family, community, and social influence development is happening around the children. So these theories shape how we plan, observe, and evaluate the children's learning journey. The Standard 1.1 focuses on curriculum design. Building a strong program starts with children's voices and identity, and educators collaborating with families to understand children's stories, culture, and values in depth. For example, we can see the painting with young children in Asika's 2023 paper in page 6 that families shared local pigments and stories linking art to country, which is an amazing example to show how it impacts when the educators collaborate with families and bring the best to the children. And an exceeding level curriculum celebrates diversity, embeds belonging, and adapts to each learner's strength. So, the standard 1.2, the practice focuses on how the educators teach. Intentional teaching is purposeful yet playful, as educators join children's thinking to extend their ideas. In the sustained shared thinking guide, these moments are called as the joint discoveries, where the educators co-learn by asking, "What else could we try?" or "Why do you think this has happened?" along with the children to raise the curiosity in their minds. The emotional co-regulation helps children manage their feelings and support the focus on quality area 5, which is the behavior. So as an educator, we need to drive their curiosity and exploration by asking modeling questions and interactive room environment which helps them the like kind of provocative room environment which helps them keep explorating each and every minute. So the planning cycle is the engine of the quality area one. We observe, which is the standard 1.3 assessment and planning. So in this we observe that capturing learning moments of the children, analyzing to find meaning, planning next steps and implementing and reflecting on it, which is an ongoing process and where the documentation should be concise and purposeful, highlighting how the learning evolves over time. In the El Nido case, the linking observations to EYLF outcomes and family feedback helped secure an exceeding rating, as we can see in a Sequoia's paper. That reflection turns data into insight and insight into improvement. And another case study from Nunda's State School, where the teachers noticed most activities were teacher directed, so they redesigned their program to follow children's questions. Learners planned a classroom, zoo, and playground design project, researching, sketching, and negotiating their roles. Here, the educators became facilitators rather than directors, documenting inquiry and reflection. Here, and the children developed agency and teamwork, showing how the quality area 1 standards 1.1 to 1.3 interconnect in practice, and which is an amazing example of how the quality area one keeps driving the educators and the children and the families together. Despite the progress, we see lots of barriers which exist in the daily lives. The educators find the documentation fatigue and limited time for critical analysis, whereas the intentional teaching is sometimes mistaken for directive instructions for the children, and the cultural inclusion can become tokenistic with sustained partnerships. So, the strong leadership is essential in mentoring teams, scheduling reflective time, and ensuring authentic community collaboration. Without this, the quality area one remains theoretical rather than transformative. So let's see how the quality area one closely aligns with the AITSL Australian Teacher Standard Guidelines. So the standard one directly aligns with the quality area 1.1, which says that we need which says that know each child and plan programs responsive to children's strength and culture. The standard 3 aligns directly with quality area 1.2, which says implement reflective and play-based pedagogies. Standard 5 directly aligns with quality area 1.3, using assessment and documentation to guide next further steps. The Standard 6 Leadership in Reflection Cycle, Standard 7 Ethical Partnerships with Families, all these show how the quality area 1 practice exemplifies with national teaching excellence. Let's see what are the strategies to exceed. So to reach exceeding in quality area 1 from meeting, the quality must be visible in every decision, conversation and piece of documentation. Starting by embedding the EYLF planning cycle, making it a living process, not just a checklist. Scheduling team reflection meetings to analyze evidence collaboratively and connect observations to EYLF outcomes, and also engaging with families as co-educators, inviting them to share their stories, photos, and cultural traditions. As leaders should prioritize professional learning, mentoring, and planning time so educators can reflect meaningfully. When these actions become habitual, embedded, informed by theory, and sustained across the team, the services move confidently from meeting to exceeding. The Quality Area 1 unites. Let's conclude this by saying that the Quality Area 1 unites curriculum, pedagogy, and reflection into continuous learning cycle. When educators intentionally plan and reflect with children and families and program, the program becomes living documents, responsive and inclusive and meaningful. And the exceeding services prioritize quality dialogue, not just the quantity of the documentation. So as a strong leadership, and we always make sure to ensure the time for reflection and professional growth. driving continuous improvement across all the quality areas. In essence, the quality area one transforms daily routines into moments of lifelong learning where every child belongs, is valued, and thrives. Thank you so much for engaging with me today and for the exploration of the Quality Area 1, the educational program and practice. Quality Area 1 is not just a framework, it's a shared commitment to excellence in early childhood education. As future teachers and leaders, our role is to keep reflecting, collaborating, and advocating for meaningful learning which honors every child's voice, culture, and potential. Let's continue to build programs that are intentional, inclusive, and inspired by the children we teach. Thank you.